The Queen, Elizabeth II, had been the reigning monarch for an extensive period of time, a fact that was not often at the forefront of people's minds due to the nature of monarchy as a symbol of continuity. However, a surprising turn of events occurred when Princess Anne, known for her composed demeanor and discretion, decided to vocalize her support for the decision made years ago, affirming the belief that it was the right choice for the future of the monarchy. Amidst this unexpected development, a long-concealed letter, carefully preserved for the opportune moment, came into play, sparking curiosity about its contents and the timing of its revelation. The contents of the letter shifted the focus away from King Charles and Prince William, instead highlighting the Queen's endorsement of Catherine as a pivotal figure for the monarchy's continuity and prosperity. Following the disclosure of the letter, a solemn gathering took place at the palace, with Princess Anne requesting a private meeting involving Charles and William, devoid of any external influences. During this meeting, Anne presented the letter without elaboration, prompting Charles and William to absorb its significance in a room permeated by profound silence and heightened anticipation. The letter conveyed the Queen's unwavering support for Catherine, recognizing her as not merely a consort to the future king, but as a figure whose poised and respected presence was deemed essential for the monarchy's endurance. Charles, visibly disconcerted by the unexpected turn of events, expressed his unease, while William remained contemplative, signaling the weight of the situation through his solemn demeanor. Anne delivered the message without trying to explain or argue, as her mother had entrusted her with it. Catherine's significance to the family became evident, as she represented its future. When asked why the Queen had not spoken earlier, Anne suggested that perhaps the Queen had waited until they were ready to understand. In another part of the palace, Catherine, known for her calm and steady presence, felt unsettled without knowing why, despite never seeking attention or power. Catherine's dedication to duty and family brought a sense of calm to the royal environment, giving the monarchy a deeper meaning. During a meeting, Anne, displaying bravery, stated that it was time to adapt to the changing world, as King Charles appeared impatient and the need to move forward was acknowledged. The following morning, a significant but informal meeting was called within the palace, signaling a shift in the air despite the grey sky over London. Senior royals and close advisors were present at a significant gathering. Princess Anne arrived first, looking calm and focused as she carried a letter in a simple folder. King Charles followed with a neutral expression but tired eyes. Prince William arrived last, displaying a quiet and serious demeanor. Princess Anne promptly placed the folder on the table and clearly conveyed that it was the Queen's final wish. The letter, when opened and read, revealed the unexpected positioning of Catherine as a leader within the monarchy, rather than just a supporter. This revelation caused confusion and anger among those present, heralding a significant shift within the royal family. The news of the Queen's private letter, which had been hidden for years, naming Catherine as key to the monarchy's future, sent shockwaves through Buckingham Palace. The implications of this unforeseen development unsettled the very core of the royal family, with King Charles struggling to believe the drastic change in the line of succession. The gathering at Westminster Abbey highlighted the importance of service, with Anne's steadfastness emphasizing their mother's clear and deliberate plan. Prince William's quiet yet powerful response reflected his concern about the implications for his role as the future king, to which Anne assured him of his continued importance, but emphasized the necessity for change for the monarchy's survival. The Queen's message was expected to be understood by the recipients. William felt a personal sense of betrayal, but he acknowledged the truth deep down. He witnessed Catherine facing hardships that might have broken him, yet she handled them with grace, earning adoration from the public. Life outside the palace appeared normal, with no major announcements or public drama, but tension filled the atmosphere within. Catherine continued her usual work, visiting hospitals, supporting mental health causes, and offering kindness wherever she went, further connecting herself to the Queen's vision. Meanwhile, whispers and rumors quietly spread as the old ways began to change after the Queen's death. Charles became king, but his rise was expected rather than celebrated, and the connection between the monarchy and the public was fading. Prince William, despite being the future on paper, felt overshadowed at times by Catherine's growing popularity. Harry stirred up old wounds with public accusations, leading to a contentious meeting in 2021 where he made cutting observations about William. The relationship between the speaker and their brother has experienced significant pain over the past 6 years. The passing of the Queen led to a period of national mourning, but unity quickly dissipated, with many young people questioning the relevance of the monarchy in the modern world. This shift in public sentiment was felt by the royal family, leading them to recognize the need to prove their value beyond tradition and PR. Queen Elizabeth had foreseen the challenges ahead and placed her trust in Catherine, viewing her as a symbol of hope rather than solely relying on birthright. As Catherine's role became crucial for the monarchy's survival, it created tension within the family, particularly for William, whose future as king became uncertain. The future of the monarchy was no longer solely determined by old rules or bloodlines, but rather by the need for change with Catherine at the center. The challenges faced by the family extended beyond the surface, causing Charles to seek answers from history and William to grapple with preparing his children for an uncertain future. Catherine Middleton's upbringing in a non-royal environment, where hard work was valued, stands in contrast to the world she would later become a part of. Catherine's father, Michael, worked as a flight dispatcher, while her mother, Carol, had been a flight attendant. Her father's family, the Middletons, had a long history in British society, even hosting royals in the early 1900s, while her mother's family came from humble beginnings with ancestors who worked as coal miners. This diverse background provided Catherine with a unique balance of tradition and down-to-earth values. At the age of 2, Catherine's family moved to Amman, Jordan, where her father worked for British Airways, allowing her to attend an English-speaking nursery school and adapt to new cultures at an early age. In 1986, they returned to England and settled in Berkshire, where Catherine began her education at St. Andrews. Catherine's upbringing reflected her quiet independence and maturity from a young age, hinting at the resilience she would demonstrate later in life. Her mother's entrepreneurial spirit led to the establishment of Party Pieces, a successful mail-order business selling party supplies, providing Catherine and her siblings with better educational opportunities and valuable lessons in patience, resilience, and building something meaningful from the ground up. By 1995, the family had moved to a village called Bucklebury, where Catherine changed schools and eventually excelled as a leader, notably serving as captain of the girls' field hockey team at Marlborough College. During her time at Marlborough College, Catherine's dedication and humility were evident as she earned the Gold Duke of Edinburgh Award and quietly recovered from minor surgery without losing focus. After completing school, Catherine chose to take a gap year, during which she traveled to Florence to study art at the British Institute, volunteered with Raleigh International in Chile, and worked as a deckhand at the port of Southampton, demonstrating her determination and adaptability. Subsequently, Catherine enrolled at the University of St. Andrews in Scotland, initially studying psychology before switching to art history. During her university years, she actively participated in organizing charity events and supporting local causes through the London Club, while also working as a waitress to cover her expenses, showcasing her strong work ethic and willingness to get her hands dirty. It was at the University of St. Andrews where Catherine met Prince William, and they developed a close friendship. I proposed to her in a romantic location in Kenya, and she said yes. Our relationship blossomed from a friendship while living in a shared house with other students in 2002. We kept our relationship private at first, but by 2004, people started noticing us vacationing together in Switzerland. Our engagement faced challenges, including a brief breakup in 2007, but we reunited stronger than before. Catherine, now the Duchess of Cambridge, faced intense public scrutiny and media pressure throughout our relationship. Despite the expectations that came with royalty, Catherine remained humble and kind, and we became the face of a modern royal couple. We welcomed 3 children: Prince George in 2013, Princess Charlotte in 2015, and Prince Louis in 2018. When King Charles chose Princess Anne as the next queen over Camilla, it surprised the world. Sources inside the palace indicate that Charles reconsidered who should take the lead, favoring Anne for the crown due to her strong work ethic and practical style. Princess Anne is known as the hardest-working royal, being involved with over 300 charities and carrying out more events than any other royal. Her reputation for a strong work ethic is evident in her countless royal event attendance and support for numerous charities. While Camilla brings warmth and charm, Anne's practical and straightforward style is seen as more suitable for the fast-changing world the monarchy faces today. The idea of slim down might have made sense in the past, but the world has changed, and it doesn't seem like a good idea now. Charles likely understands that people want a royal who understands everyday struggles, and Anne has always embodied that. Choosing Anne over Camilla is not just a simple decision. It breaks with tradition and suggests a shift towards values like duty and loyalty instead of fame and popularity. Many compare the 2 women, and while Camilla is well-liked, Charles may have valued Anne's deep commitment to service the most. After the initial reactions settle, the world will closely observe how this choice will shape the monarchy's future. News of Princess Anne's new role quickly spread online, igniting excitement and discussion. Hashtags like #HushQueenAnne and #HushCCrowning Moment went viral, with royal fans worldwide joining the conversation. Fans praised her for years of hard work, often referring to her as the hardest-working royal, and one popular tweet even hailed her as the Queen. Memes followed, depicting Anne in her practical clothes with captions like, "Finally a queen who means business," reflecting supporters' appreciation for her focus on getting things done rather than fancy appearances. Some questioned whether Anne could connect with the public as well as Camilla did, and there were doubts about her public charm despite her impressive behind-the-scenes work. Despite the doubts, most online reactions were positive, signaling a shift in people's views on the monarchy with Anne's rise to the spotlight. Princess Anne is known for her strength and reliability, consistently giving her best. Her practical nature sets her apart from the usual glamour associated with royalty. Even when the Queen passed away, 72-year-old Princess Anne stood by her mother until the very end. Her strength is derived from her strong work ethic, in contrast to other royals who often make headlines for their style and charm. This reflects King Charles's desire for a monarchy that embodies modern values and responsibility over tradition. It represents a new approach to leadership within the royal family, moving away from the past, focus on popularity and charm. Anne's path emphasizes the significance of the role, signaling the monarchy's readiness to adapt and prioritize hard work and commitment over public acclaim. This shift also impacts other family members, emphasizing the importance of capability over royal charm alone. Younger royals may take note of Anne's quiet strength, recognizing the enduring impact of dedication over media attention. Prince William, known for his public service, may find this new direction aligns well with his vision. Meanwhile, Prince Harry may see it as a sign of the monarchy's willingness to change old ways as he steps back from royal duties. As history progresses with Anne as Queen, her commitment to duty will continue to highlight her true character and strength, representing a strong yet simple bond. Being the children of Queen Elizabeth II presented numerous challenges, yet King Charles and Princess Anne maintain a deep, mutual respect for each other. Princess Anne, the only daughter of the late Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip, had her first royal engagement at the age of 18, and they have supported each other through difficult times, such as the loss of their mother, as well as shared joyous moments like Charles's ascension to the throne. Throughout, Princess Anne has remained steadfast in her loyalty to her brother. Despite the royal family's challenges, Princess Anne remained steadfastly supportive of Charles as he prepared for his future role as king. Their relationship was closely observed by others who quietly offered their support. This loyalty from Anne may have contributed to Charles giving her a more significant role within the family, despite their occasional disagreements. While Charles is known for his charm and careful choice of words, Anne is more direct and practical, and their differing perspectives help them make important decisions for the monarchy as a cohesive unit. Contrary to the media's portrayal of royal siblings, Charles and Anne's relationship is built on years of shared experiences and mutual support, highlighting the importance of accepting each other's strengths even when they don't see eye to eye. As the monarchy progresses, both Charles and Anne will continue to play significant roles, demonstrating the enduring nature of family ties and the strength of sibling loyalty during challenging times. Princess Anne's strong work ethic and practical approach have positioned her as a potential source of new energy for the royal family, leading many to believe that she could bring a more relatable and down-to-earth dynamic to the monarchy. Her dedication to her royal duties, characterized by hard work and a focus on substance over glamour, has earned her the reputation of being the hardest-working royal, as evidenced by her support of over 300 charities and extensive public engagement. This practical and diligent approach could shift the royal family's focus towards important societal issues, such as mental health, education, and community support, fostering a closer connection with the people. Expect Queen Anne to be honest, address problems directly, and connect with ordinary people. She is passionate about causes such as animal welfare and women's rights, and as Queen, she could bring attention to these issues. Anne may also utilize social media to engage with younger people, giving the monarchy a more modern feel. As she takes on a larger role, many are closely observing to see if she is the right choice for Queen, citing her hard work, loyalty, and honesty as qualities that make her a good leader for the monarchy's future. Her hands-on style could help the royal family feel more connected to the public, as she understands the needs of different groups of people. However, some question whether she possesses the charm and appeal of other royals, expressing concerns that her honest style might not attract as much public interest as traditional royal ceremonies. There is also curiosity about how her becoming queen will impact the future of the royal family, with some seeing her leadership as a step toward making the family more relatable, while others worry it could move the family away from old traditions. Princess Anne's leadership may prompt discussions about what the monarchy should look like in today's world, and whether it needs to evolve further in the years ahead.